Hi, my name is Mike, and in this video we're going to be replacing the MAF and MAP sensors in our first generation 2007 Chevy Colorado. The MAF sensor is your mass airflow sensor, and it's responsible for measuring the amount of air coming into the intake. And the MAP sensor, which is the Manifold Absolute Pressure sensor, measures the pressure inside of your manifold. We're going to start with the mass airflow sensor, which is located here on your intake. Our replacement part is a GM 15865791, and for the map we're using a Delphi PS10002. Note that you can clean the mass airflow sensor. If you do, you want to make sure that you use cleaner specifically made for these types of sensors. Any other kinds of cleaner like brake cleaner, carb or choke cleaner can damage the sensors. So if you do want to clean it, you want to make sure you use the right stuff. Mine's got 225,000 miles on it, so I'm just going to go ahead and replace that today. To do this process, you'll need a few tools. You'll need a Torx screwdriver with a T20 bit, and you may also need a couple of small flathead screwdrivers to get the MAP sensor out. To remove the MAF, you start by releasing the wiring harness by squeezing this little clip. Just wiggle it off. It's held in with two Torx screws. Take your new one, make sure you orientate it correctly with the opening towards the air flowing in. I think it's actually impossible to put these in backwards because of the way they're shaped, but just something to keep an eye on. Be careful with these Torx screws. You don't want to be hunting for them on the ground if they fall. Tighten it down, reconnect your wiring harness, and you're done. The MAP sensor is located over here on the back of your intake manifold, and it can be a little bit tricky to get this plastic retaining clip out. So we're going to start by disconnecting the wiring harness going to it. Just kind of tuck that out of the way. Then, using those screwdrivers I mentioned earlier, you kind of need to push in on the sides and lift up a little bit. Here's what the MAP sensor looks like removed from its position on the intake. And you'll see it just has this little plastic clip that holds it down. Just kind of need to wiggle that off of there. Here's the new one. You'll see it doesn't come with that plastic clip, so you just need to put that back on the new one. press it down. Reconnect your wiring harness, and done. I hope this video was helpful to you. These two sensors were both pretty easy to replace, but they can really impact the performance of your vehicle and cause a lot of running issues as well as check engine lights. So if you start to get any check engine lights that point back to these sensors, it's usually pretty easy to just go ahead and replace those. They're around $40 each on sites like Rock Auto or Amazon.com or your local auto parts store. If this video was helpful to you, please like and subscribe. I do a lot of different car repair videos, and I hope to do a lot more in the future. Thank you, have a great day, and stay safe out there.